everyone, back with some more Blue Archive. Here we have Kikyou on radar. She is our first Sonic support. She's essentially purple New Year Kikyou. So not bad at all. Other student that ups Linge. She is AoE Sonic damage dealer. Okay, so you're in the market for that, and you missed Swimsuit Hanako, who is the superior of the two, of course. But enough about that. Let's get rolling, shall we? Would have done this earlier, but maintenance actually ended early. But when I tried to log on, it's like, okay, new version of the game's available. Okay, yeah, it's just maintenance, so that's normal. Pull up old Moo player, then go to the shop. That's strange, it's not giving me the option to update, it just says play. Huh. I'll just exit out and go back in. Maybe it's a bug. That's strange. Didn't work that time either. It also has a little piece of text saying this device is not supported by the game. That's strange. So I thought, well, I guess I'll go in settings and switch what model phone it's pretending to be. So after about 2 hours of doing that, exhausting every option, none of them works. And then I saw someone comment on one of the official Blue Archive discords about how when they first started playing, they were originally going to play the JP server or account or version words. But it was around 3rd anniversary, which is coming up, and Moo wouldn't work, and their speculation is this was the patch that broke it on this emulator. So I'm thinking that's probably accurate. That something about this new patch has broken the game for the Moo emulator. Naturally, I immediately tried BlueStacks again. No go there either. In fact, even worse than usual, because it wouldn't even open the bloody thing. I would click the stop up widescreen immediate closure. Really wish I could figure that out. That'd be the most convenient since I have FGR on there. So no luck. With that led me to, guess I'll try. Saw another comment saying, well, I tried LD Player, it's working, so switch back to it. Now, LD Player is actually what I originally played Blue Archive on, back when I was just I originally got it and played Girls Frontline on there because for some reason Blue Archive is, or Blue Stacks rather, would not or could not play Girls Frontline for some reason, but LD Player would, so the old man was using that. And then when Blue Archive mucked up on Blue Stacks, I was like, well, I already have LD Player here, so I'll just get it on, I'll just move it over there. So I did, but there was some weird bug where, oh, I finally got here. That's good. She's pretty handy. Now we start digging into the actual pyro. You hate to see it. But we got lucky so much with the first multi gets that I suppose we're paying for it now. Yeah, so originally on here on LD Player, there ended up being a bug where, so you know how you first open Blue Archive, it pops up, it will pop up the news basically. Well, in this case, it wouldn't do that. It would instead pop up an error saying that Google Play Store is not applicable with that version of it. It wasn't applicable. It was bugged on that emulator for some reason. And it wouldn't let me roll for any characters, even just like I'm free to play, obviously, so I'm not paying. I'm not using the Google Play Store to buy Pyro or anything anyway, but it wouldn't even let me roll for characters, period, on there. So that's how I ended up going to Moo Moo in the first place. So here we are, full circle. Luckily, this presumably newer version of LD Player isn't having the issue, as you can clearly see by me being able to roll. Okay, we got something. I still think she looks quite a bit different than her cheerleader form. I feel like her hair color is different even. I don't know. Maybe it's just a shading thing.
夢かと思った今この瞬間ごきげんようあこっちの言葉の方がより自然試練が怖い時試練が怖い時
That's what she not saying. Okay, here are you. What?
修行部のマスコットババンと登場お待たせ先生で今日は何しよっかゲヘナ学園給食部のジュリと言います奥空彩音ですただいまより先生の支援を担当します
I have to check because I do not remember what she does in the slightest.
Millennium Science School 所属音瀬小玉 先生の声が聞こえたのでここに来ました。自警団任務の延長ですね。トリニティの安全のためならいくらでも協力します。
If she's an AoE yellow, I think she's like a yellow Hibiki or something along those lines. I just remember maybe getting a mixed up with someone else.
ミレニアムサイエンススクール所属音瀬小玉。先生の声が聞こえたのでここに来ました。
Oh, he's taking more mood skis.
私が来てもよかったんでしょうか。邪魔だと思いましたら
Looks like this one may actually be going to spark.
おっしゃってください。
Face glitch. Be funny if I jinxed it, and here she is.
すべての出会いは必然。これからどうぞよろしくお願い。小さいからってなめないで。将来性はものすごい。ミレニアムサイエンススクール所属音瀬小玉。試練が怖い時、苦難に負けそうな時、怪我をされた方はいらっしゃいますか？説明や解説が必要なら説明や解説が必要。怪我をされた方はいらっしゃいますか？これからすっごく面白いもの。修行部のマスコットババッと登場。お待たせ先生。で、今日は何しよっか。
She just said, "What are you doing here?" That's funny. Quiet.
本の中の物語のように私たちの物語が始まります。
Okay, there's something.
Kikyou警察学校のキリノです。皆さん手を上に上げて本館の指示に従ってください。
I don't see her very
怪我を
often.
された方はいらっしゃいますか？
Oh. There we are.
百鬼夜行連合学院所属百花繚乱の作戦参謀桐生桔梗。今後も良好な関係でいるためにシャーレの仕事を手伝うよ。もちろんその分こっちも手伝ってもらうつもりだけど、そういうことだからよろしくね先生。
怪我をされた方はいらっしゃいますか？私がすぐに駆けつけますよ。
Hmm. I mean, we're 6 multis away from Spark. Wouldn't hurt. Also, he doesn't want to roll for a little dragon. Rascal. Of course, if we got her out here, then that'd be quite funny. I wouldn't. I would stop if we did. Then before Kaide again. Oh. I feel like that's like the 3rd copy I've gotten of her. And I somehow have a summer version as well. Swimsuit version. Swimsuit, not summer. Get out of FGO. What's this? How funny. I think that was the closest one we've gotten to a min roll. Not so bad. I believe for rolling, next up is Camp Hare. Pull up. Yeah, then Dress Soko and Mikoto, which are together, and then Dress Hina, and then maybe Dress Soko. Okay, let's multi. Wouldn't it be funny if we got her on the last multi? What's with that spark? This Kikyou is a sport. She's... There are... Let's see who we got first. Ah.
私の名前は明城ルミ。仙外峡高級中学校の現部紹介で会長をやってるんだ。気軽にルミって呼んでね。
I believe she has a uses.
それで今から何をすればいいの？
百鬼夜行連合学院所属百花繚乱の切り込み隊長不破蓮華ここに参上。先生いや師匠の手伝いも青春活動も 全力で行くからよろしくな。
I'm not. Not. I'm not feeling translating Shishore as mentor back. I suppose it's fine. There we are. There we are. Let's look him over. Ah, you're purple. Okay. Yeah, you're another AoE purple. That's what it was. Just a bunch of attack increases. Oh, gives us some crit as well. Zolinga. I suppose she's purple Megu, sort of. She's probably squishier. She's squishier, but she does more damage. Huh. So, pretty substantial upgrade. Giving her some because she has plenty of attack up, so giving her a bunch of crit to benefit off of it. It's pretty nice. Okay. Ah, AoE healer. Actually, that was a good get because the upcoming purple raid AoE healers are really important. So I'm not sure if she's one that fits the raid, but it doesn't hurt. That's interesting. So she's got a burst heal, as well as heal over time. So she actually deals damage, and it's her basic skill that is the support. Which is it's similar to your Kikyou, it's just not as spammable. Says this, but debuff retention.
あれだけ言われてるの。まだこんなもの。
Let's see,
あんたって本当に 変な人？
I'll fiddle with his skills later. takes so much to level them up to max now. Just have been hoarding those for a little while. I think these two can stay at level 1 for a bit. Actually have some useful stuff still at level 1 just because of that, like both Hinata. Oh, speaking of. Okay, I guess I was mistaken, it's just the one extra copy of it I got. Oh, you have a... Gives a more attack. Okay, I finally get Saori right before Dress Hina comes along and takes over the big time single target red DPS. You need to see it. But alright.
あっさりと終えられましたね。さすがです。
I feel like I hover around this number. Seems like I can't get really above it or below it. That's alright. Alright, so string of good luck was down the drain for this one, but not so bad. Okay, next time we roll will be for Campare, which... Okay, let me attempt to figure out when that'll be. What's up if I don't scroll past? There we are. I don't know why I don't just have this bookmarked. Okay, next banner is Swimsuit Amy and Himari rerun. Well, Amy is new, but Himari is a rerun. Then the Bunny rerun will be the week after that. And then Hare Camp. So 3 weeks. Weeks? Four weeks. Around, yeah, roughly 4 weeks. So we'll be able to be up over 100k again with him, maybe. So that's pretty much a month. And then it'll be about a month after that's when the back-to-back ones hit us. With Dressaka and Magoro. And then Dress Hino. Dressaru will be a month after that. So that's interesting. Should be okay. The Dressaka and Makoto banner is the one where we get 100 free rolls as well, so that's a big help as well. And then after that point, I don't bloody know. Do not know. Maybe Nagisa and Tokyo, because I was originally going to get them the first time through, but I passed them up. But it seems like at least Nagisa has been appearing quite a bit in content. But alright, I reckon I've yammered on long enough, so that'll be all for now. Back to the FGO grinding dungeons, I suppose. It's almost like work keeping up 5 accounts. Bugger all. I'm still not entirely certain if they're speeding up our schedule or not, but it does feel like it's just they're just these back to back to back themes. Where, on the other hand, if they're not speeding us up, so some of this can be explained by just the first half is always a bit screwy because Global's anniversary is a month ahead of JP's. So they have to scramble and reorder some things to make sure that we get the appropriate banners before the anniversary GSSR starts, because they failed to do that in year 1 with London having not been out yet. But yet on JP, their GSSR had Morgan, or not Morgan, Mordred, bugger all. I was looking at Morgan when I said that. That's my excuse. So they had Mordred and they had Jack, but since they didn't reorder NA or Global, whatever you want to call it, London was not able to be released before the anniversary, so they didn't appear on the GSSR. Now, the player base, now Jack and especially Mordred are quite popular characters. Shocking, I know. So the player base got just a teensy weensy bit absolutely livid. There was intense fury. Completely apoplectic. Over this, and suffice it to say, they've not made that mistake again. Now, they could have just put them on the bloody GSSR and then not set the precedent of them flip-flopping events around to squeeze them in and making Global's schedule the first half of the year really wonky. But that would make too much sense, I suppose, so no, we have to flip-flop. Of course, that being said, let me check. The Nanmei Yumihari Hakenden event, which is coming up in a few days, in Global, which is where they release Kyokute Bakken and Minamoto no Tametomo. That's the event that they've had to rush out to make sure we get before anniversary. Those are the last two servants that came out in JP, but before the anniversary. See, JP got it at the very end of June, basically beginning of July, but they couldn't do that here because July, the beginning of July, is Global's anniversary. So now, where this is going to especially bite them, though, is because we're already in the severe drought, the extremely severe content drought, which even upset diehard JP players. So, and they're rushing and squishing things together now instead of, if they're not going to catch us up with JP, what's the point of squishing things together now when you could have just given us the Bakken event instead, and then used some of these, for lack of a better word, filler events to fill in some of those dead spots that are going to be coming up. Because all they're going to do by doing this is make the upcoming drought even worse, I fear. And my concern is Global's player base just dropping off the cliff due to it, and them shattering the server because oh well. At least they can't butcher the localization anymore, I suppose, if that happens. Bloody localizers. Okay, I'm going to end the stream now before I go on a rant about that nonsense. So I hope you enjoyed. See you next time.